In this video, we will be preparing cereal dilutions. The first thing you're going to want to do is label 4 cereal test tubes, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and fill them with 10 mils of your sterile saline using the 10 mil syringe and the cannula. We've provided 2 of these with your supplies. You're going to need to attach it to the top of the 10 mil syringe, just like this. Next, draw up 10 mils of your sterile saline. And transfer to your first tube. Repeat for all remaining tubes. If the type of container your sterile saline does not allow you to draw it directly from there, try putting it in a sterile test tube first. The next step, you're going to want to vortex your bacterial suspension that you started 24 to 48 hours ago for this experiment. And to do that, flick the bottom of the tube vigorously. This will break up clumps and it'll also mix up the bacteria. You'll know from previous labs that the bacteria will start to resuspend after a few times of vortexing. Next, you're going to want to take your 1 ml syringe and you're going to want to aseptically transfer 0.1 mils of your bacterial suspension into tube 1. You're going to want to tilt your tube slightly, introduce the syringe in, and draw up a full 0.1 mil. Be sure to note if there are any air bubbles in the bottom that you have a full 0.1 mil of your bacterial suspension and that the air bubble is not included in that 0.1 mil. You're going to then add this to your tube 1 and then draw up some saline into your syringe, then squirt it back down in. Do this a couple of times. This will also mix up the suspension. Do not remove your syringe from the tube. Next, you'll want to draw up 0.1 mil again. And transfer to tube 2. Again, draw the suspension up and down in the syringe a couple of times. Do not remove the syringe from the tube. Draw up another 0.1 mil, transfer to tube 3, mix several times, draw up another 0.1 mil, introduce to tube number 4, mix a couple of times, then you're going to want to draw up your final 0.1 mil, and this will just go into your waste supplies into a little cup of bleach to allow it to decontaminate before throwing away.